What's up, y'all? We're gonna take a look at the Nike Flyknit Racer by designers Hiroshi, Fujiwara, Tinker Hatfield, and Nike's current CEO Mark Parker. Anytime these big three giants get together, sneakers like these tend to be pretty crazy. The original release date of a Flyknit Racer was back in July 27th of 2012. The original release date of this particular colorway was December 18th of 2015. The price point has remained the same over the last 4 years. It's still at $150. I think it's a solid price point. The technology that goes into this thing is nuts, man. Flyknit technology back in 2012 literally changed the game in performance footwear. In the last 4 years, you can see how much use this stuff is getting in a lot of Nike's mainstream shoes today. Having the ability to take out all the other elements like glue and stitching is really what puts this sneaker above all the other competition. The Flyknit Racer in itself was developed for a marathon long distance style of running. If you break down the shoe in itself, just the upper and tongue only comes in at a staggering 1.2 ounces for like a size 9. Once you add the midsole, it only goes up to 5.6 ounces for a size 9, which is insane to think about. Having that one piece knit of just polyester yarn gives the ability to like focus in areas which it needs to be stretched, and also gives that breathability aspect to the shoe in itself. The fly wire that you see here is just like the fly wire that's in basketball shoes. It helps with that lockdown nature of the shoe. It gives that athlete that feeling of it's just simply a sock on your foot. The tongue is very, very minimal. The pull tab is very, very minimal. This shoe is strictly performance ridden. If you want to break down the shoe a little bit further and take a look at the midsole, it's just a full length compressed Phylon. Phylon's a lot like a foam roller. If you've ever been on one of those compressed foam rollers when you're rolling out your either legs or back, it's a lot like that. In comparison to like a Lunar Glide, primarily that's what I run in. Lunar Glide has that Lunar Lawn technology. Lunar Lawn, like I mentioned earlier, it's pretty soft in itself. It's a lot like running on marshmallows. So the midsole is going to be a little bit thicker and will have the ability to compress a little bit more, so the ride's a lot softer and more comfortable, especially in frames like mine. I'm 5'11", 190, so this shoe is perfect for my style of running. Unlike the Flyknit Racer, it's more derived from maybe somebody who's a little bit lighter that competes in a lot of the long distance running marathons that you see in like New York, Boston marathons. A lot of those runners that you'll see that are Nike sponsor athletes are going to usually be rocking this shoe. In the forefoot of the shoe, there's actually a zoom unit. It just helps with responsive cushioning as well. Taking a look at the bottom of the shoe, it's got that waffle old school pattern to it. This just helps with traction. Primarily, it's used on roads, sidewalks, pavement, that kind of stuff. Like I said, it's a marathon type of shoe. You're going to be using this for marathons. What's really cool about this shoe, back in like January of 2012, it had its first sighting with the USA track team in the Olympic trials with the USA HTM colorway, and they actually sold very, very limited pairs of the Flyknit Racer in that HTM colorway in the Mercer store. Like I said, the original release date was July 27th of 2012. It actually came out in like a Volt Black Sequoia colorway and was called Total Orange, White, and Dark Gray colorway. I mean, if you take a look at these on feet, they're definitely a summer shoe. Being that they are so minimal and they are so thin, this makes for a great summer shoe. I'm not a big fan of like the multi-color colorways of these. I know the original multi-colorway is supposedly supposed to come out in the next month or two. I'm interested in what your guys' favorite colorways are. I know I'm seeing a lot of online videos of these, people actually cutting out the flywire, the Volt flywire on the side to recreate the Oreo colorway. If you guys are interested in this shoe, I put 5 different stores in which you can actually locate it. Cool thing is you can get this under retail from either Eastbay, Champs, and Foot Locker. They're all running like a 20% off of $75 or more online only. I'm gonna try and put out a video every Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. If you take a look at these 3 boxes right here, I definitely have some pretty cool unboxings coming out. If you do want to see what those are, definitely subscribe so you can be one of the first to view it. Another thing is I'm big into clothing and bags and stuff like that. I was able to snag a dope Jordan backpack. I'm gonna do a little review about that as well. If there's anything that you guys are kind of interested in and would like to see an unboxing before you buy, definitely let me know in the comments. And like I said earlier, please subscribe. Peace.